Welcome everyone to a casted game for Zerospace, and today spawning in the northwest corner of the map, playing in brown, we got Rocket Cat playing as the Legion. Rocket Cat's teammate will be none other than Cute, playing in purple as the Grell, and their opponents in the southeast playing in pink. We've got Badman playing as the Grell, and to complete the team, we've got Macro playing in green as the Protectorate faction. Welcome everyone to Planes 2v2 and this casted game for Zerospace, and we've got a team game today. I'm pretty excited about it. Well, we do see some early action going on to the mid-map. Obviously those objectives, very important to get control of those control towers. We'll be getting you those valuable XP points and be able to get those talents pretty quickly. Now Macro has gone for the Prefect Nova, playing as the Protectorate faction. A great hero for the faction, of course. Has a stun blast ability, which is, is a blasting stun. Does some damage, but also stuns their opponents for 3 seconds. Has a charge ability as well, and also is able to construct a light turret. And we can see the Inquisitress heading in towards the middle, looking to just deny that. And that will be the Inquisitress for Rocket Cat. On the east side of the map, looks like they have not yet got control of this, I don't think. Oh no, wait, maybe they have. It belongs to Cute. The west side, they do have control of this now. Prefect Nova from Macro. So it might be a bit tricky because of the colors. Now, bear in mind in the alpha stages of the game of Zerospace, the colors are a little bit off in the spectator, but take a look at the game generally. I mean, look, it's in such a good condition. It looks great. It feels great. It looks like they've got some great games happening. And the units, they move so smooth. And for an alpha game, for a game that's an alpha, Zerospace is doing fantastically well. I cannot wait to see how the game develops and how things progress. We do see the charge ability coming there for the Inquisitors, and also the cleave ability doing that damage on those commandos, and the thralls on the back line popping in. Well, team in the northwest, Rocket Cat and Cute, being aggressive today. Does have an infused Harbinger. That Harbinger is massive. Will be a good ranged attack unit. So the team in the southeast, gonna need to macro. Well, they've got a double core base expansion, or double base expansion for the hex side. And well, Badman, if he survives for the next 5, 10, 15 minutes, he could look to get a lot of units on the field because of this macro. Now Macro has macroed to a second base expansion, going for that second barracks as well. In fact, making it a third one as we speak. That's a lot of eco being built up. Now it does leave us a situation where the Legion and the Grell in the northwest could pack a punch with a lot of units on the field early on. But if the team in the southeast can defend and protect their economy, of course, those units will start to overwhelm. And because of that control, they do have control of the mid-map objectives in the form of those towers. And it does mean they should get a lot of talents, and it does snare that Protectorate hero. Does back away with a charge. Manages to live to fight another day there, Mr. Macro. Does have a turret inside, or on top of that supply depot as well, just to act as a bit of protection, taking into a factory. And well, the expansions will help get there, but take a look at this Inquisitress moving on the east side. Batman, he doesn't have much army in this position, pretty exposed. Well, there they are, a lot of those stingers pushing forward with the Grell hero. Grell hero uses the ability of the deadly vines and does snare the Inquisitress. Should get this the Inquisitress, and does sniper in the end. And that was a great pick off by the Stingers. Now the Stingers retreat, and I think could be pretty decent to retreat. No need to really force any fires, just need to defend that hill. Make sure that macro pays off for itself in the end. Well, dived in a little bit there, Rocket Cat, and was punished. Now, Badman actually has a control tower in the north, which is pretty surprising considering the map control that the opposing team have. It's a nice pick off there. Now, talent-wise, Badman has gone for mobility, as has Cute. And while Rocket Cat's gone for Wrath, where killed units drop off mines on death, and does also have the reused equipment. That map control has really balanced their, or really boosted up their talents, with heavy focus coming in for Cute as well. Macro going for mercenary cooldown. Speaking of mercenary cooldowns, well, there's the Valkaru shock troopers on the field, and well, they might be looking to do some shocking damage. Yeah, I had to, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to pull those in, and what can I say? Trying to keep things exciting, but take a look at these stingers starting to really come together. A large number of them. They're really popping out. I mean, must have quite a few incubators by now. Let's take a quick look. There we are. That's a lot of incubators. 3 at least there. It does now have the augmentation pool, so looking to upgrade these stingers as we speak. Now, this is quite a nice spawn, I gotta say. It's quite close to home, considering we'll get that rich flux in that deposit. And good amount of flux coming in for Rocket Cat, that is for sure. Has extended a little bit as well, gets a terror tank on the field, and with a double base, well, this is looking a bit dangerous. But only 2 bases for Cute as well, so it does mean the ticking timer is against them, right? They've got to pack a punch and do some damage quickly. Take a look at these. Skrellings, flying Skrellings on the map there for, I think that is that for Cute? Bit hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like it. It will be for Cute. Coming from the southeast, well, Badman's got to be careful. It could be 2v1. Deadly Violence gets deployed there by Cute. And making a Cute break for that middle tower. The Terror Tank does now have a shield generator. That's a lot of thralls on the front line. Inquisitress leading that Legion army. This could be a big timing push, I gotta say. This could be a big decisive moment in the game. Badman heading up the ramp. He's got to be careful. Macro, he's got to be careful too. They've got to keep it together. They do ping because that's where the army is. And Macro might lose that extension, but I mean, ultimately that should be okay as long as he doesn't lose the main army. And he's got to be fighting with his teammate though. Wait, will the Grell coming from the north? That is indeed the case. Badman trying to get a flank on the units. But, well, the Legion not taking the bait. Or the Valkyru, they are heading forward with the Hounds. Trying to tank as much as they can. They might jump on this. Where is the Grell? Where is Cute? Going for the central tower. Taking the engagement though. Oh, Badman not there just yet. And does have a striker behind all of that. Will be doing great work against the Thralls. But that tank starting to build up those turret numbers and it's kind of looking scary. Badman just hanging back home for now and really extending that grass with the cultivators. And nourishing pods as well. Macro-wise, Rocket Cat has spread out to a third base and so has Cute. Supply-wise, the team in the northwest have a slight advantage in that regard, but take a look at the infused Harbingers and well, they might be looking to do some damage. Looks like the Grell in the north, Cute, trying to just poke and prod. 1 or 2 Harbingers. It does have some of those crab guys. It's going to be the Chakra Crab. Going to be tanking on those front lines. Boy, can they do well at that. Looking just to deny that flux, that rich deposit there in the north. Oh, in the southwest. Oh, take a look at this. The Thralls diving in. There's a lot of strikers, though. I'm not so sure this is a good move by the Legion. Does have a couple of Hounds. In fact, actually, to be fair, it could be okay. He's starting to push quite hard. Looking to deny that expansion. Does have the tank on the back, but take a look at that. Badman joining the fight. Cute is not there, though. This is a great 2v1. And, well, does use the recall ability. Brings those troops back home just as well. Legion does have the Guardian Obelisk buying some time. Take a look at this. Badman getting caught. His army wasn't in position. Tried the 2v1 and, well, it shouldn't be too bad. He would lose a couple of infrastructure structures there, but all things concerned, didn't lose much in the way of military, at least. As in that position now, looking just to solidify once again. But take a look at Cute's bank of resources. Needs to be spending it better, especially because they don't have the eco advantage. It's going to need a lot of units on the field. A couple of strikers hanging out in the middle of the map. Another 4th base expansion there for Rocket Cat. Badman going right to the east side. Looking to capture that control tower. They have the one in the middle there, Macro. Badman should get the one on the right. Now, talents have been coming in. Cute has got spiderlings, where the units on death do spawn them. Well, skips recycling, which is exactly what Badman has gone for as well. Elite infantry coming in for Macro, and performance enhancers coming in for Rocket Cat. Looking to control that central tower, but take a look at this. There are 2 of those terror tanks. This could be terrorizing, could be dangerous here for Macro if he's caught unawares. Badman's need to keep an eye on that because that's a lot of units, but I gotta say, that's a lot of units too. That's a lot of units there for Badman. That supply looking solid. Heading on the west spot, looking to deny that tower. Needs to get the strikers back home because they are premium units and they're not heavily guarded just yet. Cute moving on the east side. Oh, it looks like Badman's making a move for the base in the middle. Baited a little bit, and well, he's moving, definitely moving northwards. Oh, he's committing. He is committing hard, but Cute might look to commit the other way and take out Badman. It's going to go right for the heart of the base, but will this be a signal for the Legion to get involved? It does look like it. It's going to be the Legion versus Macro. Takes the fight. Strikers on the back line, sweeping their way through those thralls. That's a massive death ball of thralls, but they're being taken apart by the Striker. The Inquisitor does get taken down in the end, but those two Terror tanks going to be coming in from the back line. Does signify his enemy, his teammate rather, comes in with a couple of reinforcements, but they get cleared out in a heartbeat. And those Strikers need to back away for sure, but a bit of damage. Looks like it's been mitigated there. Cute headed back home. It seems like Badman did as well, so didn't really commit too much. But this is definitely a committal. Macro is under pressure. The Legion coming forward with a phasing obelisk as well, which is incredibly strong. That'll be increasing the damage taken by its enemies by 20%, also reducing the movement speed by 30%, and that's a massive clear up. Macro down to 28 supply. He is struggling. Now the Legion, they are pushing hard into the expansions, and this is a concerning situation. Badman is trying to hold off Cute, but ultimately, well, where is Cute? Cute's army's back at home. Badman needs to be here helping his teammate as quickly as possible. But if he does, that might be the signal for Cute to push in. But he needs to do something here, Badman. Needs to help his teammate out. Down to 35 supply. Those two Terror tanks, they were just too much, and he gets a recall there. Rocket gets out of there as the Grell do come in, and that's not great for Badman or for Macro. Legion, they do reset, and they're going to get stronger because of that. With level 4 now in, does have power to destroy. Gains top bar ability by killing enemy structures and harvesters. That'd be a nice snowball mechanic for sure. Moving there for Badman on the west side. He's got to be careful that Cute doesn't look to attack. And where is Cute's army? It's on the east side. Always threatening. Badman could get caught, but he's got to find time for his teammate to respawn that army. He's starting to build up the supply once again though. 84 supply. It was once at 28 just a couple of seconds ago. So Macro, because of his great macro, I gotta say, the thing that's holding them together are these expansions. He spots it. This is an issue. Badman engaging with the Legion, but whilst he does, now he's going to be attacked back at home, and the Inquisitor just chiming in, and even the heads-up fight against the Legion, it's not going to work out there for Badman. Badman's army does get destroyed. There are 3 Terror tanks on the east side. Badman does have a couple of units back home with those Stingers, but again, going to be attacked heavily by the Chakru Worm, and also even a Reaver there in the mix, and this is looking not a good situation for the team in the southeast. Rocket Cat and Cute, they're starting to dominate on both flanks, and well, there is the retreat back home there for Cute, and he might just be, well, Cute might just be resetting once again. Moving down south with the Thralls and the 3 Terror tanks. This is looking dangerous. 134 for supply and 132 for Rocket Cat and Cute respectively. Badman and Macro severely down on that regard. Going to head forward with a couple of the Valkyrie Hounds. One Stinger on the backline with a couple of Avengers trying to push this back, but the real changing part of the battle is going to be the phasing obelisk and the 3 Terror tanks. This is looking rough here on the west side. The Legion starting to push heavily forward. Can they find a way back to stabilize here? Macro trying his best to do just that, but can't really push this position with that phasing obelisk there. Inquisitor's trying to chase down the Avenger, and we're taking that expansion nicely. That will go down pretty quickly now. Has 2 strikers. They'll do good damage against the Thralls if they get on top of that. And take a look at that. Hero goes down. Does have a couple of bastions, but Badman is in this position as well. Looking to do some damage with the Grell units, but once he does that, maybe Cute will commit. There's another 2 obelisks, in fact. 2 phasing obelisks. And that's going to be difficult to take that fight effectively, but he's going to take it anyway. Avengers with a couple of those Grell lashers. Take a look at this. We do have a Juggernaut on the back line, but those 3 Terror tanks still holding firm. Now, if the Terror tanks don't go down, they're probably going to reset and regroup once again. And those Thralls are stealing the show on the front lines. Take a look at the east side. They're Cute. Just about to move forward. Badman, got to be careful. There's nothing really here for Badman to protect with, and that could be a big concern. They're pushing from the west, pushing from the east. Looks like the team in the northwest starting to get a bigger foothold in the game as time goes on. Juggernaut about to go down. It does go down. That was a strong unit for the protectorate. That just went down on the east side. Badman trying to hold on against Cute. Take a look at that. Reinforcements. Well, the retreat coming in. And I think that was actually for Badman in the end. And this is looking dangerous. Cutting off that expansion point. 3 terror tanks moving further forward, looking to take out the strikers. Barracks is there. There is a turret as well. Takes out the turret next. And then looking to take out the strikers. The 3 terror tanks causing so much damage on the east side. Grell versus Grell. Badman trying to hold his enemy off as best as possible. Dead Divines gets deployed, but that number of Reavers can be devastating. And there are so many of these crabs as well. That will be hard to take care of on the west side. Well, slowly but surely the Legion are pushing forward, and we might see the GG soon. We'll have to see. Maybe there's a comeback mechanic for both players, because Rocket Cat does have a ritual, but there it is. Macro is going to be GGing out. He disconnects for the game, and that will be over, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed the casted game for this Zerospace Alpha game. Take care, and see you next time.